Hi everyone, welcome back to World of Mike the Partwork Wrangler, and today we are going to be hopefully constructing more of this Big Ben. As you remember in the last sort of stage, this part here that we were trying to fit, the little bar mechanism which looks like this, was proving a little bit difficult trying to get that in that slot. So obviously that is where we picked up from last time, so we're going to try to reattempt to do that today, hopefully. So first things first, we're going to get our C16. So let me just grab that. And sorry, C17. I can't even think. C15. We got there in the end. And what's going to happen is that is going to go into these two holes here. So we've got to try and get that into there as best we can. And hopefully all goes in perfect. So sometimes when you've got a tricky part, it stresses me out, so I have to like take a break from it and just hope that we can get it in the next time, you know. So look at that, see, that's gone in there beautifully, fantastic. Right, next what we're going to do, because these are two different numbers, as you can see, you've got C15 and C16. C15 sits at the top, and then you've got C16 which sits at the bottom. So again, what we're going to do, we've got the two tabs either side of here. We're going to put that into the center of it. I can just see a little bit of a spur there. So let me just see if I've got some sandpaper. I'm not entirely sure what grading this is. I pinched it from the Moomins. So yeah, right, I think I'll just take off that little bit there, and then we'll just continue that in. So again, that's going to form in here, and these little holes, by the way, they're so that you can put your poles through them. So yeah, what's going to happen is we're going to put that through here, and again, just easily, it's all about just maneuvering it in without pushing too hard that you're gonna break it, because these are very delicate parts. So that's quite interesting, because this one here has like a little like, I don't know, a little track in it, and then the other one is like a bottom one that doesn't have that mechanism. It's like totally different ones. So that's really interesting to do. Righty-ho, so I'm super glad that I've got them in now. So now what we're going to do is to bring in the sprues, and we need to get, apparently there's one called D10. So we need the one that says D10, and that would be this one here. Sorry, that one there. We'll just get this out and get that done. My dad keeps nagging me, going, "Have you done it yet?" And I'm like, no. So yeah, so D10 is going to go onto these ones. So you see you've got a hole here and a hole there, and probably one just there, but that's obviously filled in, as you can see. And what they want it to do is they want this part facing outwards. You got the two tabs, and then they want this one facing outwards. Okay, so in other words, this one inwards. I have just noticed this is lopsided a bit, but I might be able to get a file down there and just bring it back in front a minute. So we'll get that into there down there. Would you believe the batteries have gone already? So I've got to change them already. I think they lasted about 2 weeks, and because I have it on continuously, I don't turn them off. So very good batteries. So look at this, very lovely done. What they've done here is you've got like a little panel, and that's basically giving it structure to this. I don't know if you've heard the news today, but the Baltimore Bridge has been struck by a ship, and it's completely crumbled. So yeah, that'll be all over the news today, I should imagine. So that's that one. And then we've got D11, and I think, yeah, we've got two of them. And what's surprising is, I'm sure, looking at the footage on YouTube, I'm sure there was a car going over it as it collapsed, but the way it sort of collapsed is that it was like standing still, and it took some time to sort of give way. So I dread to think how long that's going to take to reconstruct, but my thoughts are with the people that have probably died in that incident, because if a car's been going over it and it's gone straight into the river, that's going to be quite catastrophic. There's a lot of tragedies happening in the world at the moment with the war and now this, so the Red Sea palaver, and by the look at that, oh man, I'm not even going to bother attacking that. Oh, look at that, that's just cracked on me. Okay, we'll have to do a bit of tacking on that, or we might be able to get away and not have to do that, but how that's broke, I don't know. But yeah, as I was saying, I have had an email from the Agostini. They're experiencing some issues due to the Red Sea issue, so obviously the ISS could be delayed until obviously further notice, I should imagine. So I think, if I'm very careful, I'm not going to bother tacking that, because I reckon we can just ease that in very carefully. I mean, it's, yeah, okay. Somehow I thought that might do that. These bits are so flimsy. So let's see where we've got that breakage. So that, where's that break gone? So that is somewhere down here. So I reckon, oh, that's so fun. Ah, beautiful. Look at that cut. So that has got like a little groove that you can interlock it like so. So what I'm going to do is, I believe my Gorilla Glue is in the other room, as per usual. So what I'll do is I'm not going to waste my time doing that now. I will take that off to one side and repair that and reconstruct it in a different issue, or a different stage if you like. So we'll try and be careful on this one, and I don't know how that happened. I'll have to play the footage back to see how that broke, because I'm not entirely sure how that's done that. So this one is obviously another D11 that's going to go onto these panels here, so that's just going to go into there. Okay, so as you can see, we're now going to get this part here. I don't know how that other piece broke, I really don't. And they're going to go into these two holes at the bottom here. Every piece that you put on, it just feels more and more stronger, like it feels really sturdy now. So that's that section in. Lovely jubbly. Right, next we're going to get D7, and it looks as if we're going around the back of round about, so they've got that there, it's somewhere down here that we're working on now. So D7, we got D18, let's do D7 first, yeah. So D7 is this little part here, and I suspect we'll follow D8 and D9 as well. But they were actually saying on the news that they, or is it Good Morning Britain, or Breakfast, something like that. They were saying something about that they don't know how it's happened. So, right, where's this going? Let's have a look here. So they've got a hole here. It looks like they want it in that one. So the hole's into that one, and then they want to, I don't know. I don't know. So that's going to go into there. Oh, I see, yeah. So there's a little groove here so that that circle cylinder part can feed through to it. So that's going to go into there. And then obviously the other one will pinch into here very carefully, hopefully. I don't want another piece broken. Trouble is with me is I'm quite heavy-handed, so I have a strong grip. There we go. Fabulous. And there's a little bit on the edge there, so there we go. Lovely. So see, I'm very perfection. I don't like rough bits. D8 next. So we get D8 now. And get that off. Like that. Just taking off them rough edges there. and D8 is basically going to go underneath it. So they want it, oh, they actually want the circle this side here, so they want the circle bit there this time. And I'm quite fascinated into this section here, because what's a little bit interesting is, let me get this in first, but what's interesting is, if that to me looks like a pole hole, so you would put like poles through it here, but if that's probably going to be a short one, because it'll buffer up to the top of there. Yeah, because I was thinking there's got to be a pole go through that surely. But yeah, so now we'll get D9. Lovely jubbly. I've literally put this project on hold for a few weeks because I felt like I needed a breather from trying to get that piece in. But I want to get it nice and finished now, because I've got a few more Roku kits that are piling up. So not only am I on the hunt for part works, I'm also on the hunt for these kits now. I've just, like, ever since my dad started me off with, what was the first one I did? Tower Bridge, which I still need to finish the other tower on that. It's just turned into the Roku Tuesday show. So that's that part. Lovely. So D18 is these parts here. So yeah, it'd be these two parts, I should imagine. We've got 3 of them apparently, but there's only 1, 2. So where's the third one then? Because that goes, oh right, yeah, so D18, 1, 2, and then there's 1 here because D19 is showing there. Beautiful. So yeah. Do you know what? It's so strange not having Big Brother on each night. But I'm really happy David won. He was such a great person in there, and I really didn't like what they did to Bradley. Bradley, they did like a backdoor eviction thing, and basically all the housemates were seeing their relatives and stuff, and Bradley got all geared up and he goes to the is it the Voo room or something, and he gets excited to see who his relative is, and AJ comes in and says she'd been evicted. So I thought that was really out of order. You know, you gear someone up to see their relative, and yeah, but I think he coped with it pretty well. But yeah, the next one's in October, so because normally it goes like the normal version, celebrity, and then the normal version again. So yeah, I think auditions end in round about June, because when I looked at the application form, because I actually applied for Big Brother, I'm not joking, I really did apply for Big Brother, and what put me off is I got so far through the application, because it's always something I've wanted to do, and I got so far through the application, and then they said, we want to see like your social media channels, and I thought, well, how is a part work channel going to fit in with the Big Brother house? Do you see what I mean? So I pulled out at the last minute. But yeah, I think they're talking about mainly like vlogging and that sort of thing maybe. But yeah, the auditions, I think they come to the end around June or July, so obviously they've then got to narrow it down to, I think it's 12 housemates, is it? Okay, so that one goes in there. This is looking really beautiful, isn't it? I'm not happy with, it just feels so bulky now. I love it. It feels really heavy. So that's that part. So these are like all different like support structures and that. So I suspect we're going to work on this side now. And we need D19 first of all. I'm going to work from the bottom up. So get D19 out next. And these are going to go into these holes here. So D19 will go at the bottom. You would have thought they'd put, because obviously they've put, hang on, let me get into this. Oh, fiddly, fiddly, fiddly. Is it me or is that lifting up? It looks like, what's happened here? Yeah, let's push that back into alignment. So that'll go into there. hopefully. Yeah, that's 1 and that's 2. Yeah, you would have thought that they'd, you know, because they've got all poles going round here and that side. You would have thought they'd put like the poles here as well, but it is a flat side, so that could be why. Okay, so then we want D20 at the top. I was literally picked up that trying to sound it with it. So D20 is going to sit at the top. I think it is. Hang on a minute. So D20 is right at the very top. So that's interesting. So, oh, mamma mia. Here I go again. My. Thank you for the biscuits. Oh, I had a lovely piece of cake on, when was it? Saturday, I think it was, because it was my brother-in-law's birthday. So Hannah got to work on designing the cake, and obviously it was in a car crash. So she did it of his car, which was the little blue car. It was like a BMW thing. I'll have to get a picture of it, but I think he said it was a company car, so obviously they had to take it away. So yeah, but it was lovely. You had this lovely chocolate cake, which is my favourite, and then I had a nice cup of tea and a slice of cake, as well as all Gummidge would say. A cup of tea and a slice of cake. I believe his name was John Petewee. I'm trying to drag this build as much as I can because I really am enjoying working on it, but there can't be that much more to do on this. Why is that short? I don't like the look of that. I don't understand why that's too short, but having said that, that part there, near enough marries. Yeah, okay, that's fine. There's got to be an easier way to put these in, because there we go. Lovely. So that's them parts done. Right, now we've got C. Oh, let's get my C sprue out. So let's put that to one side. We've got C13, which is somewhere up this side, so we need to get C13 out first. And we want C3. Good God, where the hell is that? C3. Woo! So C13 is one of these. Okay, and they want it so that this post is facing outwards. So that, my friends, is going to go into the second one here, and that's going to slot into their like place. And you see where before that was a gap, these cylinder parts sort of like, you know, it encases it sort of thing. Okay, and then we want C3. So C3, and that's another bit that looks like part that I'm missing at the moment, so I will have to refer back to that once I glue this part here, because this part, oh no, I found it, winner, chicken dinner, oh yes. Oh, brilliant. I thought I had it somewhere. I was like, I've seen that part, where's it gone? Do you know what, that on EastEnders, that McClunkey's restaurant looks so nice, but it's obviously a made-up thing, so I'd love to go on that one day. See if they could do it at McClunkey's restaurant. But you see how that interlocks that section there. So that looks beautiful. Okay, now it's poles. All to do with your poles. Okay, so we need, oh no, actually. That actually looks like a rectangle. So let me have a look at my sprues here and see if we've got an A, we've got a C, we have oh bum. I've got C. Sorry about the clanging noise there. So I think we will have to stop that session there because I need to look for my sprues. Because I need A14. But I can't see how. Yeah, I think what it is because they're rectangle ones, so they've got to slide into the rectangle here. So let me just have a look, because this looks like a clock. Aha! Right. See, I found it. Oh, brilliant. Okay, we can crack on then. So, apparently we need 4 of these. There's quite a lot of these, but remember there's A1, A2 and A3. So we want the ones called A2. Now, I should imagine these are going to be quite difficult to get out because they are super flimsy. You know what these remind me of? You know them cheap tacky binders that Eaglemoss used to do? You know the ones with the pins? Oh man, I hated them binders. But that's what they remind me of. So let's see where we're going here. So we have, so we've just done that part, and they want it, so the tower's over here, so yeah, it'd be on this one. So I should imagine we've got a hole there. They want it into these ones apparently, so it's gonna go like that. Oh, I don't know about that. God, that's high tech, isn't it? Wow. But the problem is it's getting stuck. But they're saying 4, but there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, 4. But it looks like there's only 3 there. Let's have a look. Let's pass that back up the U-bent there. So I think I'm just going to rest them there because I can't see how that's going to come out. Let me put the next one in. La, la, la. It's 2. Don't even look big enough for 4. I don't think we're going to get out 4 in that somehow. Oh, I see. So basically they want one that side. Then want another around this side. I see. This is interesting because I think this is the first one I've had that are actually rectangles. So, oops. And then they want another 2 on these sides here. So we've got 1 through here. And then they want another one of them. That's going to go down that side. Okay. So that's that. Okay. And then they want A3, which is apparently 5. So these are these ones here with the little clip things in, and yeah, wow. Let's get one of them out there. So they want A3, which, as I said, there's little pegs here, so I think what you'll find is that will go down there and then slot into the little peg section that we've got down the bottom here. It looks like, oh man, I need tweezers. I haven't got the right ones in here because I took the other ones to, oh man, I'm gonna have to, actually I think, yeah, I've got that in there. Beautiful. Okay, so that's that one. And then we want to get another one for A3. And all we're doing is basically just encasing all of the sections here, but it's going to go in with the little plinth thing. So we'll just push that down. That's one, but there's still like I don't like that gap, so I don't know what that's about. Okay, and then we'll get the next one. That's going to go down there and obviously go into the far back, the far back one, which is there. So there we go. And then it looks like we're going to do exactly the same with these two here. So we'll get two of them out and just give them a little bit of a stand off there. And then that is going to go down here and sit into that little peg. Oh, I need a cocktail stick or something just to shimmy that across. So let me just see if I can. Yeah, there we go. And that one goes into there and it goes into the hang on a minute. Goes down that one. Oh, this one don't want to go in. There we go. I'm not sure why that's leaning. That seems to be a bit lopsided, but I hope something covers this up because I'm not entirely sure what these whole parts, you know, these bits in the middle are for. Okay, so that's that one. So we've done two there. Well, no, we've done 3 here and 2 there, so that's our 5. Lovely. Okay, so that then brings us on to the next stage where we get C14. We need to go back to our sprue, which is C14, and that is a bit that I did have just a minute ago. Where have I put it? Okay, C14, let's have a look. Just having a look for the C14, which is over here somewhere. Let's get that one. Yeah, there we go. So C14 is this bottom one here. Get that out as best as I possibly can. C14, lovely. That part's just a bit of the sprue, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay. And C14 is going to go somewhere around the back here. So, right, hang on, so you got the tower looking like that. Yeah, it's going to go into that part there, but okay. I was just thinking, because obviously we've been putting them posts in, but it looks like this goes in and then obviously that goes in afterwards. So we put the C14 through here. Goes into there like so. Whoops. That goes into there. Lovely. Okay, and then obviously we need A1, apparently 3 times of them. And we'll get A1s. These look like a giant pointing sign. Look, it goes this way. And they're gonna go, we've got one going right down the top of here. There we go, lovely. Oh, I like that little point on the top, that's quite cool. Then we've got another one which sits into that hole apparently, so we'll get that one as well. That's going to go into right the way down there. That's that one, and then we want to get another one just going through there. So yeah, I think we've done quite a lot here today with this one here. We'll put this one right the way down, and that one goes down there. Lovely. Aha! Now this is where we get to do pole work. So this is going to be quite nice. We need the, let's see how we've got to be careful of this section, you see. So they've got the battery box, it looks like, yeah, something like that. So they want the shorter pole, which is one of these ones. That's going to go through this far back one. You see how it's going to buffer up against there. So yeah, it won't go any further than that. However, it does protrude quite a way down here. So I'm wondering if, let me try that shorter pole. There's a few different sizes here. I'm just gonna give that a go. It's probably the same size, but come on, go through. Yeah, let's get that one, and that goes right the way. Yeah, they're near enough the same thing. So yeah, you know why, is because there's holes here for it, so that explains it. It always makes me nervous seeing parts like that, because you think, if I put it in right, is it the wrong one? Okay, so we need 3 of them, and that's going to go, this one's going to go up this one here. So see how that is just like, look at that, seals it all off. That's fabulous. Now they will keep falling out until obviously we've got the base on, so that's fine. And then we have longer poles that we need to put in. So we will check for the longer poles in a minute. And apparently they're slightly longer than the ones, my desk is up here. So let me have a look here. I think I've got one here, and that's going to go, where's that one? That's going up the back passage here. So that one will go, I think that's a little bit too short. That looks like one of them ones, yeah. So I'm going to have to do, I think what I'll do is I'll do a bit of a tidy up, and we'll construct these in the next stage, because I need to have a bit of a tidy up and look for, oh, hang on. I think, no, they look like small ones. Yeah, oh, that's a shame. Okay, never mind. Right, well, I'm gonna have a tidy up now, because they're here somewhere, and I need to go finding them. So we'll get them all into place and get them sorted out. But it is looking really, really beautiful, isn't it? It's just absolutely fabulous. I have just found, actually, I think I found them. Just bear with me. So I think, yeah, that looks like, oh, do we have, oh please, yeah. Look, every time I say I'm going to finish, I find it, you bloody beauty. Look at that. Ah, see, I knew they were here somewhere. So yeah, that looks, doesn't that just look so nice with like the pole in? That looks absolutely fabulous. I'm going to get the next pole in now, and that's going to go up this side here like that. Fantastic. And then we'll get the next one, which I'm just gonna grab over there. That's gonna go up here. I find it's easier to like twist them in like a key, and then I'll just get the other one, and that is gonna seal off that gap up there. Oh crumbs, I pulled the roof off, Steve. It's all falling to bits. Oh no. So that so that's that. Now we're going to continue this a bit more because I'm having so much fun, but this will be the last bit because I really want to drag it out a bit more. So we're now going to put the base of it on, which is, you know, this bit that we did here, that's going to be your base. And we want to, let's have a look here. So we put the poles in, we want to get this somehow into there, but I can't see how we're going to do that because it needs that. I think I've missed a step here. Where in the world did we do this? I don't remember doing that unless we did it already, but when did that part go in then? What the hell have I missed a bit? That don't look right. When did that go in? Ah, right, yeah. It went in way back up there. So I forgot to put the printed part in. Never mind, that's easy. That's an easy fix because what we can do is we can just buffer that. All that does is we can just shove that over there. That's not a problem. So we'll just have a bit of a play here. I don't think it's going to go too far much through. So it buffers up there. So what's causing it's these poles. I bet you bloody poles. Yeah, because there's a few tabs here, so I reckon it's all about a jiggle and a wriggle and trying to get it all. So completely the wrong type of tweezers for this, but oh no! Oh no! What was that? Oh, okay, again, easy break. I can fix that. Oh, God's sake. Something is not liking it somewhere. So the trouble is you've got to figure out where to press because it's so... Ah, that's what I'm looking for, that sandwich. Yeah, there we go. So sandwich that on. Why won't this budge? I think it's just a little bit of wiggling around a bit and... So we need to do a bit of repair work, that's fine. Mistakes happen, it's not a problem. Oh crap. So let's keep that. I can't get this to budge. What is it? Oh no, that's... Did one break there? Oh. Right. I'm getting to the point now where it's stressing me out again. So I don't know why we can't get this in. No. I'm not gonna, there's no way I'm stripping it, so it needs to get in there. We can't get the floor in, guys. Believe this. I think what the issue is that this just needs a bit of moving to get that in. Oh man, I'm not stripping all of this. No way. This will not budge. I'm dead nervous. If I press too hard, it's gonna break. So, bugger. It's these two pins. I can't seem to get these to go in. So let me just move that over slightly and maybe get that in, but it's just not. Right, I'm going to have to cut this to post-production, I think, because I'm going to have a look at this to see why this won't feed through. We've got quite a large gap. That middle one there is causing a bit of a jip because that won't go through. So I don't really want to get a hammer on that part, but it needs a big wallop from the back, I reckon, like a bit of a wallop from the back side there. Anyway, we'll leave that there for today because I need to do some repair work anyway, with the bit that has sadly broken off, and obviously this part here, so I'm going to put them into there so that I know what I'm doing. But we'll see more Big Ben next Tuesday. It's getting there, and we just need to sort out why this won't go in. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Always tap the notification bell and you'll be notified as and when a video goes up on the channel. And we'll see you next week for more of Big Ben, eh? So yeah, take care, have a lovely day, bye bye, if it'll let me.